What's up, YouTube? Tomorrow is the biggest day of 2025 for the stock market. So in today's video, I want to prepare you all for what's coming. So let's just get straight into it. You guys know that the market has dropped 5% overnight, and last week the market had dropped 12%. Okay, this means that we're now in correction territory. When the stock market falls about 20%, this is what you call a bear market. As you can see in the year to date, we are down 18% on the year to date. And with that is going to come a ton of headlines. Okay, you guys saw in the past week that there was a ton of retaliatory tariffs, which is more taxing throughout all of the countries. Okay, so that is something that is dragging the market down. Okay, certain economic policies, decisions may abruptly impact the market, but what we want to do despite all of these tariffs is to make money, okay, and identify key points where we can jump in and say, oh, that seems cheaper, I need to grab more of this so I can make money in the future. Okay, what is happening right now is a temporary move to the downside. So I need you guys to lock in with me. Today we're going to be going over 10 stocks, okay, that you can capitalize off of this downward movement to make at least $1,000 this week. Okay, so jumping straight into it, guys, we got SPY. So I want SPY ideally when the market opens. Okay, it could drop lower from all the sell-off, but remember, okay, you got Wall Street saying, oh, we're in the bear market, this crash, XYZ crash coming in. Your job, okay, is to focus on yourself, right? Focus on yourself, don't focus on what they say. Make your money. Okay, they are in it because they got big money, but we got to make our own money out here. Okay, so when it's blood in the streets, you guys know it's time to eat. We got SPY. So I want to see SPY maintain this 480 level. This 480 level is a key support for the SPY. If we do not maintain this 480 level, we may see 475. Okay, so I want you guys to prepare for that. We are hovering a bit over 481, but that doesn't mean we can't sell off in the open. Okay, we got a lot of new investors. Okay, if you're new around here, let me know. You're gonna see a ton of new investors sell off at the open because this is their first time through this. Okay, I've been through 2008, 2020, right? This is the next one. Okay, 2025. I'm here for 2025. Even though it's still at 18% correction, we are experiencing a major drop on stocks and crypto right now. So I'm gonna need this 480 level to hold up. Yet again, we got some buying opportunities. So let me know if you guys are excited for that. You guys should be excited. Okay, do not panic right now. We got Apple. So first of all, we got ticker symbol AAPL. This one is sitting at 175.24. Apple is currently down 7% overnight. Why are they down 7% overnight? Well, with the tariff news, okay, the market being down, it's going to take a lot more for Apple to produce iPhones, which means it's harder for the current market to hold. This is why major stocks are down. But as you have your cash on hand, okay, you need to be dollar cost averaging. You shouldn't be worrying about selling off this stock, that stock. You need to lock in, okay, and have some buying opportunities in hand so you can know where to put your pile of cash into when these opportunities come in. Okay, we do not buy any tops here. We go ahead at the bottom, we load up. Okay, so Apple's the first stock on the list, sitting at 175. If we go ahead and go to the 1 month chart, you can see it is down 24% in the past month. On the year, okay, we're still up 3%. So when in doubt, zoom out. You guys see on the 5-year chart, we're still up 179%. Now, that doesn't mean Apple can go lower to, let's say, 150. But if that does happen, okay, you need to be taking this as an opportunity. So Apple 175 right now, solid support at the 175 mark. But if we do break this, watch out for 170. Okay, they've been trying to take the market down with this tariff news. They've been selling off. But as an investor, okay, as an investor, you should be looking for discounts. Okay, Apple has one of these discounts in the market right now. So first of all, we got Apple. Next up, we got ticker symbol NVDA. Once again, a lot of these stocks may be affected by this temporary tariff news. Okay, you got China, one of the world's biggest producer, being hit massively with this news. So it is your job, once again, to identify opportunities. Okay, we got Apple, Nvidia. Now, Nvidia is a stock that was once 140, okay, in the past 3 months. Ever since then, it is down 43%. So yet again, this does give a buying opportunity. Okay, I want you guys to watch out for Nvidia to hold on to that $80 level. And later in this video, we are going to go over how to make money while stocks go down to protect your portfolio. Okay, so just keep watching. All right, so we got Nvidia, another stock yet again being hit hard by the tariffs, down 11% overnight. Watch for this one to stay put above 80. If not, this is generating a huge buying opportunity right now. Okay, on the 1 week, we are down 23% in the past week. This is corrective territory. However, this does generate a buying opportunity. Okay, next up, we got Nvidia down 27% in the past month. Once again, you guys can see a lot of volume is being generated within Nvidia. Next up, we got ticker symbol PLTR, Palantir Technologies. This one has recently hit highs of 120. Ever since then, we are down 12% in the overnight trading. Now, overnight trading does not guarantee that, for example, Palantir is going to be down 12% open. However, it's showing what the overnight bids are in this market. So with Palantir being at $65, watch for the $65 level to hold, as it was bouncing over here earlier. Okay, take a look at this. On January 13th, Palantir Technologies was at $65. Ever since then, it had rocketed all the way up to 124. So watch this $65 level to maintain. That is going to be key. So when stocks like these, like Palantir, are down $65, right, to $65.22, I'm not thinking, oh, the world is ending. No, I'm thinking I can add more. Say I can go from my 10 shares of Palantir, right, for example, to 20, right? I can go from my 200 shares of Palantir to 400. Okay, I can go in on my position because it's to a point where these stocks have dropped down heavily, so I can buy in on the dip while others are fearful. You get greedy. Okay, that's a quote from Warren Buffett, especially since the fear and greed index, okay, something we talk about on the channel, is sitting right at 4, okay, which is one of the lowest levels. That means everyone is panicking, but when everyone panics, okay, that is when you pounce. Okay, that is when we pounce. So just because you see this one being down 20% doesn't mean everyone's losing money. Okay, if you guys remember about options trading, okay, people are making money on puts on the downside. However, okay, if you want to make money on the upside, you get calls, okay, for when it goes back up. This is basically where people set themselves up for success by buying leaps on the downside. Okay, so let me know if that makes sense. People on dips, okay, this is where they add a majority of the shares. This is also where they load up leaps for long term. Okay, so don't throw options out of the equation. You can use options and shares to generate money during a crash like this. Okay, so that's Palantir. Next up, we got ticker symbol AMZN, down 7% overnight. Once again, this presents an opportunity to buy lower than prices 3 months ago. Okay, in the stock market, this is what we call opportunity. Okay, this doesn't come for a very long time. So I want you guys to lock in on this week, okay? Especially this week. This one is down 30% in the past 3 months. On the year, Amazon is down 12% this year, okay? It might have tumbled down August 7th and then it rose back up to 237 with this tariff, okay? They are trying to scare a lot of individual investors, okay? But when everyone was buying 3 months ago, it was okay. But now everyone wants to go panic. Everyone wants to go out. Everyone wants to say the stock market's over. No, this is where you load up on good companies. Once again, this is where you load up, search and load up for good companies in the long term. Amazon, good company, not going to go out of business, right? So this is, once again, you have 10 shares right now. You look into acquiring a few shares, doubling your position, right? Searching for these growth companies that will do you great in the long term. Amazon's another one. This is one everyone uses in their daily lives. Okay, most people, right? In the month, Amazon's down 22%. So once again, I want you guys to watch out for these stocks. Now, Tesla, one of those very volatile stocks. Okay, a lot of people hold Tesla long term. A lot of people trade Tesla in the short term as well. Okay, I want to bring you guys on Tesla. Okay, we got resistance at 222. We just got notification. SPY is down 4.8%. Okay, they're trying to panic everyone while everyone is selling. This is where you go ahead, look into buying opportunities. Okay, we got some short-term resistance on Tesla around 222. So watch out for that. Otherwise, watch for Tesla 205. Okay, 205 is going to be a key level. Next up, we got ticker symbol META. Now, this one not long ago was sitting at 700. Okay, we had that steep downfall from 700. Once again, Meta is going to be a money printer. So want you guys to watch out for Meta. Okay, around this 468 level, I am liking Meta. Once again, look for great growth companies. We don't want to steer away when the opportunity is clearly presented in front of us. It doesn't matter what story anyone has, right? When we see opportunity, we go ahead and take it. Meta being down 7.28% overnight, putting this on my radar tomorrow. Okay, next up, we got ticker symbol GOOGL, down 5.68% overnight. Once again, great company, putting this on my radar tomorrow. Next up, we got ticker symbol NFLX. People are not going to put the movies off. Okay, if anything, they're watching more movies. Okay, put this one on your radar. 808. Show the same love that people were showing when it was $1,000. Okay, this is $1,000 stocks. At 800, this is a discount, right? Although it can go back down to, let's say, 551, you take a look. Okay, whether it's short term, long term, you should be taking some of that paycheck, right? Put it into assets that will help grow your money in the future. Doesn't matter if it's 1 year, 5 years, 10 years. Okay, help yourself out. Get into the discounts. Okay, look into discounts, not when all these stocks are ripping. You guys should be getting in when it's low, when everyone's panicking. Okay, and another thing I want to show you guys is ticker symbol TSLS. Now, this is what's called an inverse ETF. Now, we haven't went over these types of ETFs, right? Also, you guys should be getting QQQ, the tech index, right? You should getting VTI, VOO. Look for all these discounts. But TSLS, this is what we call an inverse index. This is where people, okay, when a stock goes down, this stock goes up. It's an inverse stock, okay? So, Direxion shares ETF Trust, daily Tesla bear, 1x shares. When Tesla goes down 12%, this stock, TSLS, goes up 12% up. Okay, so it's the direct opposite. So this is where a lot of people love trading this short term, right? This is $13. It's not as expensive as Tesla. This is where they make the money. So I need you guys, on the contrary, towards buying these dips. If you guys want to look for money making opportunities, look into these bear ETFs. Okay, you got TSLS. There's plenty of them out there. I'm just pointing one because I do not want to make this video long. I want to make this video short and concise for you all. Okay, this is how you make money when the markets are down. First of all, you look for high growth companies and you go ahead and invest some of the cash that you've been holding for correction for. Okay, so you also look into deep, right? You want to look for deep leaps, preparing for a move upward when all this whoop-de-woo crash is over. Okay, and also you want to look into an inverse, right? Inverse stock, inverse ETF. If you guys want to get in on a trade short term, because remember, we're investors, we're traders too. We want to make money in both directions wherever it goes. Okay, so when the stock market goes down, there are other opportunities where stocks go up as well in correlation to inverse. Okay, so I want to make that clear. Hopefully you guys like this video, got some value out of this. If you guys like this video, make sure to hit that like button, make sure to hit that subscribe button, join the Discord, okay, for all the watch lists and alerts. Okay, so with that being said, let's get back into money tomorrow. I'll see you guys later. Peace.